On this episode of Two Women Sailing, we do some epic sailing on Long Island Sound and discover the peaceful town of Cuttyhunk, Massachusetts.
I'm so happy right now. It's stupid how happy I am.
All right, leaving Huntington, New York. We had a fantastic time in this ginormous mooring ball field. We went on vacation, so it was a perfect place to leave our boat for a couple days, and we had a great pet sitter for Whip. So Huntington,
Long Island's beautiful. I don't know why I didn't notice.
So today we are just headed out. We're gonna go like 30 miles up Long Island, go to the Connecticut side. How those sails looking?
Good. I'm just looking. I adjusted the sails because we got the wind coming off our beam now. So I opened them a little. I'm just checking the tails. They're not very good right now, but we'll see. Those only have 7 knots of wind, so that's a thing.
Tell our viewers what telltales are.
It's a piece of yarn, like basically a piece of string that's on the sail. There's one on both sides of the sail, and they help you with sail trim. So you want them ideally both flying horizontal, and if you're smart, you know how to trim the sail. Like if the outside is horizontal and the inside is hanging down, then you want to bring the sail a little closer, and you ultimately want them both horizontal. Then you know how you have efficient sail trim.
Let's see how our telltales are looking right now.
Good right now. You can't show that.
I know they don't look good, but we'll show them when they don't look good, and then when they look good, we'll show that too.
Okay, show that, and then I'll make them look good.
All right. So they're the little... They're not horizontal at the moment. They're not always going to be horizontal because the wind is not always doing what you want it to do. So your sail can't always do the most perfect thing you want it to do. Light wind today. So while I capture footage, Vanessa single hands good stories.
Jibing in 3, 2, 1.
Vanessa wants to change her course, so she has to jibe. Remember, a jibe is when the wind moves across the back of the boat. As the wind direction changes during her turn, she moves the head sail and the mainsail to the other side of the boat. She uses the winch to trim the sails to bring them closer to the wind. Here, she's letting more of the mainsail out. Nice work, Captain Goodrum.
All right.
Yeah. She just likes to show off. The wind showed up for us.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. I mean, we knew it was that. This is what they were calling for, so it's nice. But we got in the mid-teens. It's on our beam. The current's against us, so it's making for some slop in the water. But it's a fun ride.
It's a good ab workout. Whoa. So we've got a lot of wind all of a sudden, which is good because it means we're going fast. But it also means we could get overpowered by the wind. So just a moment ago, we reefed the head sail. And you can tell this because our sailmaker put some really cool marks at the bottom there. The red one is kind of our guide at the moment. We've already reefed in a navy blue one. So Vanessa brought in that sail, so as you can see, the sail's smaller now. There's less surface area for the wind to work with. So in an essence, it'll help slow us down. We're actually still going pretty fast. just got super sporty. So Vanessa wanted to pull the head sail in, which was super smart because we are at about 20 knots of wind. Man, should have had my camera rolling because she accidentally pulled her jerk cord on her PFD and it blew up on her. She's obviously not wearing it anymore. She's wearing Grace's. Thanks, Grace. But man, I had a good laugh after we got the head sail in because it is sporty out here, and it was a bit nerve-wracking for a minute there.
Where the fuck this wind came from.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's still pretty crazy. We got the mainsail up for balance, probably about 7 miles from our anchorage, but man, well, it works. Likely situation. By the afternoon, it's always windier, and the wind is usually stronger than predicted. Inflated, if you will. See what I did there? We're two cold sailors today.
It's cold. It's like 65.
It is like 65. But when you're out in the middle of the water and the wind,
Yeah,
it's really chilly.
wind chill, people, wind chill. But we're on Long Island Sound.
We're sailing and you're not.
Chances are, you're just me watching yourself, wishing you were sailing.
Wow. That was interesting.
Edit that one out. So we have a shoal up here, a long skinny shoal. We could take it on either side. I was trying to put us in the larger part of the sound. Should we take it on the north side of the shoal where it's a little narrower? I mean, still probably like 2 miles across.
Mm-hmm.
Or do we want to stay in the bigger part of the sound?
Let's see what she's looking at.
You'll see it. I'm pointed right at the red marker. Probably about 1.5 miles, 2 miles from the red marker.
Okay. So it's that long, skinny one.
Uh-huh. And we can take it on the north side. It's just narrower up there.
Okay.
Like I said, it's still 2 miles wide.
Yeah. Would it be easier if we just kept it on our port side?
Well, that was my original intention. And then when we jibed a minute ago, I said, oh man, I jibed too soon.
We decided on the port side, and we're fortunate to have no issues. But it's always good to double team tricky scenarios like that.
What are you doing? You're a cutie. You enjoying the ride?
What's happening? Nothing. I found some sun, so I'm sunbathing in my sweatshirt, windbreaker, and sweatpants.
You're the picture of summertime.
That's right. This is August 1st?
July 31st.
July 31st. Who knows what day it is?
Saturday.
I'm a cruiser. Aside from being cold, it's a great day on Long Island Sound. We motor sail to get some extra speed as we head toward our anchorage for the night. It's the ever-elusive wooden pallet in the wild. Got some sloppy seas right now.
Why?
Wind and current are opposing each other. And so now we're just trying to surf these waves because if not, yeah, a rocky ride. It already is.
Those are some good freaking waves behind us.
Yep, these are some of the bigger ones we've seen. Fisher's Island is a welcome sight. Mornings like these are majestic. Sit back and enjoy the ride, folks.
They must be going to Block Island.
Probably. We're going to Cuttyhunk today. It's a unique and popular spot with boaters. We know we're getting closer because many a ferry has passed us. Here's the wake from the ferries.
And light wind. We have 8 knots? 7 knots?
6 knots. Woo! We're Massachusetts. We are in Massachusetts.
I totally forgot we were going to change states today. We're also in Cuttyhunk, which is a very curious place.
So we're in a mooring field, which is great. We love mooring fields. This is probably about the tightest mooring field we've ever seen or been in. Literally, all the boats are backed up on one another. And the curious thing is, we pulled up. It wasn't until she actually attached our line that she realized that the mooring says private instead of town rental. So we're squatting at the moment, wondering if we should move, which we don't really want to. Wondering if we should take a chance that maybe the owner won't come back tonight or that they won't be back for a couple days. So I think we're gonna take a chance. Nobody's looking at us funny. We'll see what happens. Stay tuned. Whatever happens, we're on it. This place is really beautiful and really small. They are literally using every square inch available for moorings in here. Also, can we talk about how messy we are after a day of sailing?
Looks like somebody lost a game of strip poker up in here.
What's all this stuff? What is all this stuff?
Look, look, look. Sailing is hard. And sometimes you have to take your clothes off. Yeah, so this is, yeah, so...
Update. We can be on the mooring ball. It's private, but the guy only rents it three days a week. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So the city charges anybody who gets on it the rest of the week. So we got the mooring ball.
And you know what's cool?
We don't have to move.
It's probably the only reason it was available is because it said private. And we were like, well,
let's pick it up.
Squatters' rights. But we talked to the harbor master and he was like, no, you guys are good. You're good all week.
Yeah. So we're gonna be touring Cuttyhunk tomorrow. Yeah. Massachusetts, Cape Cod, mooring ball. What? We're back at it. Dinghy time. As we move closer to shore, the cute little town reveals itself. Couple dinghies. Yeah?
I'm so happy right now. It's stupid how happy I am. Like, it's tiny and quiet and there's boats everywhere.
Your kind of town.
And it's beautiful. I could stay here for a while. Cuttyhunk, we love you already.
This looks like a interesting spot to sit.
It's just unspoiled. It's beautiful.
It's easy to feel like the only ones out here because we're literally the only ones out here. This is a really big hill.
Yeah, as my sister would say, it's a very heavy hill. Yeah,
Why?
that's what she said when she was a little kid.
Oh,
Heavy hill.
I'm definitely out of shape and out of breath.
Me too. We've walked like 600 steps. No,
It's the most we've walked in months.
I'm embarrassed.
All right, this is our view. This is our reward at the top.
There's more to go.
More to go? What are you saying right now? I mean, that's pretty fantastic.
Gorgeous. $360 Buzzards Bay. That's where we came in. There's the anchorage. There's the mooring field.
Good view. Pretty good view.
It's amazing. I could just sit here for a minute.
Got a chowder. Let's see. But they ran out of oyster crackers. Oh well. Ooh,
Good.
Looks good.
It's tasty. I think it's homemade.
And fresh shrimp cocktail.
They have shrimp up here? We saw a shrimp boat, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. We really liked Cuttyhunk. I'm embarrassed to admit that I'm from Mass and have never been to or heard of the place, but I won't soon forget it. That's all for now. We'll see you on the next leg of our journey. You like us, we like you. So go ahead and subscribe so we can see more of each other.